It's the K-Melody MTG Gathering Show.
I'm always waiting. Land was like really good for me the other day. Doomblade. Kind of cool, right? Most of my wins yesterday was playing white cards. Oh, this Tidecaller. I could just like try and mill again. That deck was fucking sick. Do I just go mill every time I see an pack one, pick one Tidecaller? Is that what I'm reduced to? We can see if it's replicable. Oh, you know it, Genesis. Fucking A. I looked over 17 lands for this cube, and ill-timed explosion is like a stupid high win rate. It's kind of funny. Fuck airports. Fuck airports. He's alive. You know it, evil baboon. I am alive. I returned. I'm here to draft some cube. Pretty glad we have a non-powered cube up to draft. Am surprised it still has the premium cube pricing. Awesome stuff. Hell yeah. Ooh. A lot of good cards here. The other day I played like 3 decks in a row that I didn't Intrude on the Mind in them. It's doing really well for me. I think I'm going to Snapcaster. Lightning Axe is tempting as well. It's like a nice cheap removal spell. I really think you just want all the interaction in the universe in this cube. Hey, Rock and Bruise, thanks for the sub, thanks for 28 months. Rock and Bruise? We're eating good. You wonder why the pack image is Theros, right? What's this fucking Wolverine doing here? Oh, the Wolverine's passing to me. Sure. Lightning Axe. Didn't we just see a Lightning Axe? I always the duplicates in this cube always trip me up. Lightning Axe doesn't strike me as like a necessary staple. I really like Damnation in this cube. We do have a sweeper already. I'm probably just supposed to lean into the sweeper I already have. Take the axe. Are we thirsty? Are we thirsty folk? I gotta do the human stuff at some point, Oh, there's Reckless Worm. Were we a Madness deck the whole time? I don't think so. Overwhelming Surge. I'll grab that Enter the God, Eternals. Last time I did the mill thing, I was blue-black, not blue-red. Enter the Gods even like mills for him. Could be important. Whoever enters attacks, exile a card from a graveyard. You can look at the top card of your library each turn. Yada yada. Good evening, Chaos. Yeah, I think my dividend to red there was potentially wrong. Maybe I should have trusted myself and grabbed that Damnation when I saw it. Excuse me. Or maybe we end up Grixis. Base blue with a couple light splashes. I could see that. Yeah, I like this looter guy fine. Maybe Smoldering Egg is where it's at. Yeah, I think I should have grabbed that egg. Could have taken the egg, could have taken the Maestro, and then like a blue-red tempo shell. I like Hard Evidence, though. Yeah, both of my trophies yesterday had a bunch of had like a base of being a cantripy type shell. Yeah, I'm impressed with this Intrude on the Mind card. Dinner is wedges and stuffed peppers. They don't go together, but you have kids and you're tired. Yeah, that's fine. Stuffed peppers are dope. Super easy. Tasty. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Evil Baboon. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 15 months. You think wedges are in the S tier of things you can make from a potato? Yeah. I think I have wedges in the A tier. My S tier might just be like waffle fries and mashed potatoes. Wedges are dope though. You convinced your wife to go to Man with Power next year. Heart Unleash the Archers. Thanks, Caleb. Hell yeah. Yeah, Unleash the Archers is an incredible band to see live. You're gonna have a goddamn blast. A goddamn blast. To hold a Memory Lapse, a Remand, or a Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Jace being able to like flashback Enter the God Eternals could be sick. But then if I don't wheel one of the counters, I'll feel silly. Counters are really good in this cube, I think. Ooh, do I want a Solemn? Love a Solemn. The Coldsteel Heart actually kind of helps my curve here, even though I've got a lot of stuff to do early on. Maybe I'm just supposed to grab a Tri-land. Haste up, Tamlin. OG Meat Hook. Yeah, I thought about the Meat Hook. Very low confidence in my draft so far, but I do like that we have all these blue cards. I got fucking rocked by Gix's command the other day. I think I just want to think twice. Seedshark would be a solid road bump with what I got going on here. I'm going to grab that Mana Leak, though. Like I was saying, I think counters are really good in this cube. Especially if your game plan is on the slower side. A little Streetlight Manifesto. So I'm serious about red and black. Then Bloodstained Mire and Blood Crypt are both interesting. I had Thought Scour be quite good for me the other day. As well as Deep Analysis. Deep Analysis is a sick one to discard to Lightning Axe. Doesn't get that value. Hey, we got some subs here. Roto Bagel with the 75 months saying, to celebrate this anniversary, I'll be painting the nearest pool green. Hell yeah. I hope you get a good deal. Maybe like $14 million. And... well, no one could get that good of a deal to paint a pool. You'd have to be a scammer or the greatest deal maker of all time. One of the two. Sanguine Evangelist is so good. And the guy who eats toast thinks of the sub. Thanks for sharing that Prime. The 15 months. Hermit's like pretty reasonable filler. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, tap target creature opponent controls. It doesn't untap as normal. It's kind of sick. What was our pack one, pick one? I believe it was Exhibition Tidecaller. Some blue-black lands going around. I almost took this Triome the first time around. Cool. I guess this thing's kind of Inferno tightening. Could see jamming it. Hey, the shark came back. Yeah, the Tidecaller by itself is not going to be enough to be a mill deck. We need, like, one more thing. If we find the 4 mana, target player mills 13, that could work. If we find the artifact that can, like, exhaust, that would also work. Need at least one of those, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to grab this Jace. Pretty important to what I'm doing here. Yeah, we have a null-timed explosion. I'm going to grab another sweeper. That's what I'm going to do. The treasure cruise is mighty tempting. Hey, there we are. There's the Startled Awake. You would have a solid chance of wheeling, but that doesn't matter. I don't need this other shit. I need this card. Why risk it, right? Cool. So between the Tidecaller, the Jace, the Startled Awake, and then a couple of other incidental mill stuff like the Thought Scour and the Enter the God Eternals, I think we got ourselves a good deck here. What does Titan do? 4 damage to a target and then it impulses. I'm gonna have this dig through time. Even better than Treasure Cruise in this deck. Dale of Durwood. Hey, sup, Resto. Oh, this Phoenix card's fucked up. Let's jam it. King Lier. Ashley Flame Dancer. Doom. Card's annoying. This card's a lot better with fetches, but it might be good here anyway. Even for those long games. Mystic would be reasonable. I don't think I want it. All of our duels, except for the Triome, I guess, are blue-black for this one Enter the God Eternals. I think Enter the God Eternals is good in this deck, though. Neo Bubbles says, "Good day, sir. I trust your time away rocked." So the first half was awesome, Neo Bubbles, but I was only supposed to be gone for a week. It took me a week to get home. I was supposed to be back on Monday. So you can imagine that was less than ideal, but the, yeah, like I said, the first half of the trip was good. Resto's gonna get some soul food from a new food truck. Love that. Yeah, that sounds potentially awesome. Those types of journeys are ones that you forget? No, I will not forget that. The times you're traveling and find the randoming amazing hole-in-the-wall restaurant. Yeah. Not really a lot of that when you're just, like, funneling between different airports. Got all this fixing for 2 black cards. I think they're worth running, though. Did indeed get my booty rooted. He had a meltdown. Fuck the Atlanta airport. Oh no. I had a really good experience at the Atlanta airport last time I was there. Mostly because they have like actual good internet. Like I realized I could just stream from the airport. He had a meltdown. I don't think I'm playing this Coldsteel Heart. I'm not sure about this Lier. I like the idea of playing it and then playing a Fatal Push or something that turn. And we have some cards here that are worth playing twice, like Into the God Eternals. He had a meltdown. Yes, Devil's Play is good. We have a few cards in the deck that care about the costs of spells, like Seedshark and Phoenix of Iteration. So Devil's Play looks a little better to me than usual. Sometimes you just kill people too. I think I'm going to have to cut this Architect. Right, we're basically splashing right into the God Eternals. Card's good, though. It's also relatively free. Like, we have 5 black sources just with all of our random duels and stuff. It's possible we don't need Fatal Push because we have the Ill-Timed Explosion and the Burn Down the House for early game things. I'm just thinking about, like, cards like Tarmogoyf. Could be hard for us to deal with otherwise. Now we're down to 41 cards. Need one more cut here. Prof! Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 56 months. Prof says, Caleb, welcome back. I'm at Gen Con and currently have to shelter because of something called a tornado, which sounds fake. Oh, good luck sheltering from the tornado, Prof. Also, please let me live vicariously through your Gen Con. I have not been in several years, and I am missing it. If I'd gone this year, I think I would have been playing a bunch of sorcery tournaments. I keep seeing screenshots and getting FOMO. But yeah, I hope you sheltering from the tornado aside, I hope you're having a great time. See some cool shit, play some cool games. Oh, you're there for sorcery? Well, fucking A. Yeah, the sorcery account on Blue Sky posted somebody winning their first round with a Grey Wolves deck. Just 60 Grey Wolves. Which, if you're not familiar with sorcery, it's like almost the exact same card as like Relentless Rats in Magic. It would be like if somebody showed up to a Grand Prix with like 40 Relentless Rats and 20 Swamps and then started crushing faces. Hilarious. You've collected 6 so far? Nice. Yeah, I only have a couple. I really haven't opened much product. But I got a like a mono red haster deck put together that's pretty schwankety actually. Had some of my the new fancy lands show up in the mail earlier. I gotta rip it up. Every day you make the kid go with you. Oh, it's a promo at the booth. You can get 1 each day. Nice. Oh, Prof, you should get the promo from the Cyberpunk card game if you can. I think it's worth like $200 or something. So if you're already standing in line for promos, that is a good one. Little hot tip. You're playing your first ever game of sorcery tomorrow. Fun, Fade. Yeah, I think it's fairly intuitive for Magic players. It's got a really like old school Magic vibe. So once you get the hang of the positioning of it is the main difference. Yeah, I could submit 41. I wouldn't do that though, right? That can't be correct. This is my favorite song about driving the speed limit because there's drugs in the car. This like hits each non-land card. Yeah, I kind of figured that was happening. Fuck. I don't even get back if I kill it. I just draw a different card. And they're like, "Would you like to mana leak this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll mana leak your Torgal." Hello. Yeah, fuck your demon. Right in the fuckhole. Ooh. On the 29th, you're going with your friends to the Swedish National Pre-Modern Championship. It's going to be your first real tournament, and you're bringing Dimir Moneypile. You'll be playing in a castle. That sounds sick, Dabu. Sounds like a great time. Dimir Moneypile. Is that just like, is that Tog or something? What is that? No, my thing. That's fine. It might be hard for me to answer. I should have led on this trainer. Because maybe I would have found an answer to the thingamajig. No. God damn it. The 6 toughness is like kind of a lot too. We could have given that another 1/1 counter. Probably not gonna matter. Oh, okay. So you're like base black, Dark Ritual hippie stuff. Cool. No, my clue. Yo, my trip was incredible. Hey, thank you. Shit. This fireball is just like slightly too expensive here. Yeah, the issue is I burned down the house and they just respond by bouncing the Halana to the Kugla. So it's kind of just sweeping my own board. So we do all that, and then this does nothing. I guess we're getting rid of the red source, so they can't replay the Halana. And we are answering that Arlen. If they can't get a human down and I draw an untapped land next turn, the flashback Devil's Play can kill this Kugla. Would I download a Kugla? Another one? Oh yeah, Foxpox? No, I don't know anything like that. Yeah, Gix's command's fucked up. Interesting that they didn't rebuy the birds, because then they could set up. I guess they got the Kugla out of Devil's Play range. Oh, this just kills this because it's an artifact. I'm just dead on board. It'll just like happen when it attacks too. I was like, all right, I'll produce, I'll make my blocker, and I'll be good. I played the draw spell as a sorcery because I wanted to like hit a land and run out the Jace that turn. Try and like figure out some kind of a win con. Yeah, that Kugla was fucked up. I was like, yep, that beats what I'm doing. You want an Nana this big? That was that threshold one, right? 3 green, 1/1 threshold became an 8/8 or something, or got +8/+8. I remember that fucking gorilla. Yeah, I don't remember its name either. I'm just like the most dog shittiest at remembering a card name. He's alive! Alive! You know it, Mark. Might actually choose to discard 2 cards instead of a land here off this Thirst. We'll see what it draws. Sure. How the game's been? This is the second game of the day. The first one I think was winnable, but I didn't see how. And I probably should have let them go through the Extort trigger before firing off this Mana Leak. Let them say no to that. Now they can, if they have nothing better to do with their turn, they can decide to put a mana into that. I mean, I think they'll always have something better to do, right? They have this clue here they can crank. Sure. It hurts to miss land drops, but I think I'm going to pass here. So the issue with this Lauren, besides adding another body to the board, is that it does grow the Thalia's Lieutenant. So I'm just going to counter it. I was hoping to surprise Lieutenant mid-combat here. Ooh. Hmm. How I liked the new cube? I've been enjoying this one. I think it's been a refreshing change of pace. Oh shit, what up? Hey Jazz1, thanks for the sub, thanks for 27 months. Long live Caleb D. Sure. Yeah, why not? Hmm. The OG flavor of deep analysis. I remember I had a copy of the card that my friend had scribbled off the Issus. Still got that somewhere. One of my most prized possessions. Now they've burned their removal spells. Is that just the best answer ever? I think there's a problem with your flow. What a beautiful hand, huh? All these value-ridden blue cards. The Sentinel's a little annoying in terms of my my flashback cards and my dig through time and my Snapcaster. I'll let them attack, get that trigger, get their 4 damage in. Then we shall think twice. Let's fire this puppy off. I've just got 2 cards. Bullshit. Sure. I'd be surprised if they took anything but the Mana Leak there. Oh, they're worried about the Tidecaller. Sure. I have just, like, straight murdered somebody really quickly with that card. It might be new enough that it's, like, fresh in people's minds from its own respective limited format, too. Oh, they get my thing twice? It's fucked up. No, my thing... I only got to think once! That's not fair. It's gonna pass here and take a smack in the face. And they don't play anything worth mana linking. We scour, looking for that second blue source, which is currently eluding me. Come on! Hey, there we are. Does that have any weird abilities, does it? I could Startled Awake and try and set up that win. I'm just going to pass here. Hold up the Mana Leak, and then we can also Deluge on their end of turn. Awesome. And then we can just Startled Awake and Snapcast back the Startled Awake. Oh, I need another blue for that. Herpity a derpity. Hopefully tapping out of the Mana Leak doesn't hurt me. Resto, okay, sure. Yeah, if we draw the third blue, we can do that, right? We can Snapcast back the Startled Awake for the win. And if we don't... I guess we're just Markov Enforcering this Resto. You were tempted to watch the new David Wayne comedy. Are you talking about Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass? IMDb rating 6.9. That's not bad for a comedy. Oh, they exiled my Flasher Maker thinger. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just win, huh? You love Melm? Yeah, it's been doing me pretty well. Probably gonna be shocking myself to play the trainer on 2. Mill people play Stasis in pre-modern, and you mean that in a derogatory fashion? You're not wrong. I played a Blue Mirror in pre-modern some years back, where I was playing like a control deck. My opponent was on stasis, and we both brought in brain freezes. We both independently realized that there were a lot of counter battles, and people like factor fictioning over and over and stuff. I was wondering if this one was in. I kept seeing the worst one that like makes a 2/2. If the conditions are right, like if you play your second spell or something. But I actually like that Pop and Stitcher card quite a bit. Mana looking a bit better this game. You just proxied up a Goblin Living Death deck that you're curious to try. Cool. You did not find a shirt that says "Got Mill." Oh yeah. Would you buy such a shirt? Should I sell it? Organ Hoarder. Samio Hum. I hope they're not playing like a self-mill deck, and I'm just playing into their playing it into their draw here. Oh, they're playing Startled Awake over there. Fun. And River Chain. So it looks like we're playing some kind of a Milmir. They have 5 cards remaining. I was like, wait a minute. hold on. You might want to like take this turn a little slower, Caleb. Slow your roll. Slow down. let's see if they block. Step 1, kill that, and then wait a minute. Wait a minute. I wonder if the madness stuff has any legs. I wonder if my opponent's about that. Uh-oh. I was hoping to get some juiciness down before I fire off this Intrude on the mind. Maybe I still will. Oh shit, I meant to play the Tidecaller first. Well, fuck. What's 3 cards, huh? Surely not gonna be game losing. Hi, I'm Mio. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 44 months. Got me. Doop ba doo doop 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 ba doop boop boop. That split's either going to give me a 4/4 and a land drop for next turn, or it's going to give me 4 cards and a 1/1 to chump with. Either work with for me. Protect the old life total a bit. Team analysis is target player draws too. I'm thinking about how to answer this Tidecaller. I hope I don't lose because I fucking missed that 1 mill 3. That would be embarrassing. FOMO on that Thunderbreak Regent is terrifying. So I'm thinking about snapcasting back ill-timed explosion, even though I don't have a fucking big thing to discard. Just fucking hoping. Come on, deck. Oh no. I think I might be fucked, folks. Opponent's just over there like, phew. So we're going to take 8 from that Thunderbreak region this turn. Put me down to 7. Hey, you don't need to discard? Oh, I thought that's just how the card worked. May discard 2 cards. Okay, well, I don't think that's going to matter. I'm just dead, yeah. Because now it's 18 damage. Because they second to the Thrill Seeker too. Against his Mitch Machine. Pretty smexy opening. Smexy, terrible way of saying sexy. Okay, so that was confusing. Are the 3-color lands considered better than dual lands? They're not better than the original dual lands. They can be fetched out, though. So they'll often, like, help you support 4 or 5-color archetypes, which dual lands don't do as well. So Raugrin Triome in Magic, like in the entirety of Magic, and casual and competitive, is probably better than like a worser dual land like a Drowned Catacomb, but still worse than something like Underground Sea, right? But you could think of decks where having 3 colors available would be better. So I think the plan this game is just play some spells, let the Phoenix grow, and then fire off a Devil's Play or something to get a bang. You didn't think Triomes were going to be so ubiquitous to Modern when they were spoiled? Yeah, I mean, it's been less so, but yeah, the Omnath decks and such really made good use of them. Surprised me a bit, too. The downfall of the Triomes was the Surveil lands. Yeah, Surveil lands are really fucking good. You're overwhelmed by the amount of cards? Yep. I play every day, and I am also overwhelmed. You're not alone. Too fucking many. So our best hit from this would probably be Remand. Some nice draw spells. I'm just going to grab the Hard Evidence. Yeah, I think this Phoenix is fucked up. How many subs to change my MTG arena name to Dr. Fight? I don't know how to do that. I would just have to make a new account, right? Boink. Don't love this hand, but it does have a turn 2 piece of interaction. I think early game interaction is really important in this cube. City Brass was the multicolor option. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess if I was going to be able to play the flow on turn 1, I would have had to play the summit on turn play the flow on turn 2. I was supposed to play the summit on turn 1, That's alright. They didn't play anything for me to flow, and I'll just think twice here. Yeah, in the old school decks, that's kind of what people end up doing if they're going to play them. If they need more fixing. They've got the original duels, and then they have to play City of Brass. Sometimes you see City of Brass showing up in 2-color mana bases. Pre-Modern too. Pre-Modern also has that going on. Oh, that was not groovy for me. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I guess Snapcaster was one of the better cards I could have drawn into. Because Lightning Axe is one of my few, nice efficient removal spells for this Carnage. If they held on to the Thrill Seeker, my Seedshark couldn't block the Hellrider here. And this is why I was fine with the Hellrider resolving. Sure. So at the end of their turn, we're going to dig through time, and that's going to give me an 8/8 from the Chrome Host Seedshark. I remember when the powered cubes like didn't add Chrome Host at first, and I was like, what? So good with like Delve spells and Gush and stuff. Dread You're Dead, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 68 months, appreciate you. Yeah, we just activate the 8/8 and crunch on in, Got some early game red removal here. I'm gonna get a cheeky Thought Scour. In response to the fetch. The benefit is you could have milled their Overrun Tomb, right? You could have milled the land they were looking for. The Horror of Zava. Oh, interesting. They put Virtue to hand. Five, 6 is inconvenient to deal with, that's for sure. And that's it. That's all. That's all my removal. Hmm. Eight eight doesn't have trample, does have reach. I wonder if I'm supposed to be getting Seedshark down and try and get some blockers. Like a flow of blockers, or maybe I'm just supposed to Tidecaller into Memory Deluge and just try and fucking win. Both lines might be difficult. Oh, they just have an answer. Yeah, this line probably sucks. We knew about that. That was not what I was looking for off that Memory Deluge. If I ripped the Mill 13, though, I think I would just get to win. Because the monster says whenever a land is put in your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. Oh, it says one or more lands. Never mind. So they won't mill for each land. Okay, now it would win, though. Because it would mill 13, and they would draw one, and then draw another. So on board, you could Seedshark, Devil's Play for 0, activate it as a 1/1, chump chump, and then you're only dead if they've got a removal spell. I think our odds of winning are higher if I just draw a card. Because I think if I draw just like taking the 1 in 22 towards the mill win, I think has a higher chance to win than the Seedshark plan actually doing anything. So I'm probably not going to win doing this, but I think it's the best line. Oh well. Yeah, early on in the draft portion, I was very tempted by a Damnation, and I think the deck would have improved a lot if I'd grabbed it. 5 and 3 though, not too shabby. And there were some loose games in there too, so I'm a warming up.